Yo, 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 what is up? Thank you for watching. Been a super long time since I've had a video. No excuses, anyways, back in the game with that. Today, I'm coming back with a review, and what a review it is, from 1995's Red Lips. This is a release from Saturn's Core, which is, they're basically, I forget it, their partnership with Vinegar Syndrome, basically. They do basically specialize in really kind of obscure underground, shot on video film, stuff like that. And this one is, I don't know, right off the bat, I found this by browsing just through Vinegar Syndrome's website. And man, this cover right here just grabbed me. And I don't know, I was checking out some of their other stuff too. Saturn's Core, a few of their titles they have out is Sorority Slaughter, Psycho Sisters, Dead North. Just super low budget, shot on video stuff, really terrible quality, but that's the aesthetic a lot of people are into and something I've been kind of experimenting with recently. I actually got this Blu-ray from a semi-local shop in Asheville, North Carolina, Orbit DVD. They're amazing, by the way. I'll link to the website below, but they have like just an insane amount of the most obscure, just craziest titles you could ever imagine. All right, so going back to the movie, it is a pretty simple, straightforward plot. It involves the main character, Carolyn, who is played by Getty Chasin. She is a young college-age chick, basically trying to make a few bucks. She sells her blood to the local blood bank, but she's only allowed to sell so much. So I think it's like $10 a day or something like that. Bottom line is they proposition her to, it's like basically participate in an experiment where they give her this special serum, and she gets a ton of extra money for doing it. So she agrees to do it. They shoot her up with it, and long story short, it turns her into a bloodthirsty vampire. And that's pretty much where everything starts out. She ends up killing the nurse and goes on a rampage throughout New York City, basically slaughtering people. Yeah, that's pretty much the plot right there. This is a lesbian vampire film. And like I said, it's in New York, so you have that just grungy, sleazy mid-90s kind of aesthetic to it, which that's another part of it that really kind of just attracted me to it. I was just curious about that. I've always kind of had a fondness for that whole vibe. So yeah, there's really nothing, I can't really say anything overly special about this movie. I think it's about 77 minutes long. It definitely moves slow. A lot of the scenes they could have been sped up a lot. They probably could have trimmed off a lot too to make it maybe like a short film. I definitely feel like it drags on. Like it feels like it's like an hour and 45 minutes. But yeah, just copious amounts of boobs, a lot of just, lesbians making out, plenty of blood. Like the gore is nothing over the top. I'm not really like a huge gore hound myself. But yeah, some people are into that. It'd probably be a little bit underwhelmed. Just objectively, it's a pretty crappy movie. If you're watching it, you're in it for just the aesthetic and just that low budget feel. I think I watched a little bit of the exclusives and all that. I believe the budget was like $5,000 for this, which it shows, basically. But I did find it kind of endearing sometimes. Me personally, I've recently kind of started getting into SOV sort of stuff. I've started with the classics like Video Violence. I really like, Microwave Massacre, Sledgehammer, stuff like that. But from there, I was just curious. I wanted to take a deeper dive into, SOV and just see what else was out there. So this one caught my eye mainly because of the cover. Again, like, bam, like what? That's hard to beat that right there. So personally, I can't really say I would generally recommend this to your average person. You have to be pretty niche to be interested in this. But if you're into the whole SOV vibe, and then you've got the tolerance to kind of deal with the, you know, really terrible quality, kind of slow burn vibe of it. I think it might be up your alley. It was, I think, $28 for this, which is a little pricier than a lot of other Blu-rays, but I don't know, man. It's kind of interesting to add to the collection. I just think having the cover is almost worth it for me personally. So yeah, I think that's about all I have to say with this. Red Lips, man. Just real quickly, if you want to see what it actually looks like, you got the slip sleeve here. Pop this out. This whole, like, I don't know what they were doing here, but this is not even actually in the film. There's a couple of shots right here. So yeah, pretty nice release. And I will say, like, I think the transfer came out pretty well, as best as it could, given the, you know, like the original master copy. Terrible quality and all of that. But yeah, I guess that's about it. Just this film, although it's nothing special, I don't highly recommend it. It's just so off the wall and interesting. I just felt compelled. I had to share it on here. So anyways, that'll do it. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.